stop the script, stop whatever.
Is it recording?
Yeah. Carol, get ready for your scene. Look like you're having sex. I need answers. You know, he didn't show up to the wedding. That's how you want to play it, Carol?
Carol, stop
And
flip-flopping.
tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, no talking.
So what really happened when you got to New York?
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited about today's YouTube video because this is the Sugar Daddy Part 2 YouTube video that everyone has been waiting for. It's finally here. One of the biggest questions I have been getting for the past month, what happened when you knocked on his door when you got to New York? If you haven't seen that TikTok vlog and you're just here by YouTube, I'm gonna play it for you just so everyone can kind of keep updated on where we are. As you guys know, my sugar daddy stood me up at our wedding and left town to go on business. After 2 weeks of not talking, I finally reached out to him because I wanted answers. He told me he had something to tell me but wanted to tell me face to face. So he booked me a first-class ticket to New York City. I was very hesitant about going, but I need to know what the fuck happened. I just envisioned this perfect life for us. And that's honestly the reason why I accepted his offer and went on the flight, because I have questions and I need answers. I landed in LA, he had a red carpet ready for me. He might be trying to kiss my ass, but either way, I got in the private car that he sent me and treaded my way to his penthouse in Great Neck. I'm minutes away from seeing him for the first time. I'm so anxious, I'm nervous, overwhelmed. Like, what can he possibly say? And has he really been here all this time on business? I walked down the hall, knocked on his apartment, and he... Okay, disclaimer, if you have not seen the Sugar Daddy Scandal Part 1, please go watch that on my channel before you continue on with today's video. Today is the big day. I am marrying my sugar daddy. We just hit 200K on TikTok, which means it's time to reveal the Sugar Daddy Scandal Part 2, an inside look. What happens with the Sugar Daddy after the fallout of the wedding? What happened when he came back to LA? But this time, it's not the Sugar Daddy wedding scandal. Welcome to the Sugar Daddy cheating scandal. Sit back, relax. Remember, this is all for your entertainment. This is for comedy. Grab some popcorn, a glass of wine, and enjoy the Sugar Daddy cheating scandal.
Ready to get started?
In a few seconds.
Okay.
Do you think, what is like, how are we starting this off?
Okay, so I'm gonna deliver the questions and you have to be, I know it's hard,
Yeah.
but as authentic, vulnerable, and real as you can be. You need to be really open about this.
Yeah.
200K is a lot and they've been very invested.
Yeah.
I know it's nerve-wracking. It's very nerve-wracking.
Okay, well, I'm ready to tell the truth, so
Okay, you ready to spill the tea?
let's do this.
Zachary, reality.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Last season on the Sugar Daddy wedding scandal. Many of you know I am marrying my sugar daddy who I have been dating for the past 2 months. I am feeling all the feels right now and bridezilla mode is in full effect. He had a time he was supposed to meet me here and he didn't show up. I mean, I never expected to be a runaway bride. I am so mad at you, Rob. And that was my wedding. Last time you guys saw the Sugar Daddy scandal, we had a wedding and he did not show up to the wedding, which left me sugar baby-less. Now we are here for season 2. This season is all about revenge. So after the wedding, we didn't talk for 2 weeks and I didn't hear from him. He literally never gave me an explanation that he didn't show up to the wedding. Like, if I didn't have my girls that night and who took me out and we all had fun and like that really got my mind off of things, and then I got right into the work mode, I was still not going to like not leave the house, not party, not meet other guys. Like,
So what happened after you snuck into his apartment?
but when he went to go on business, when he went to New York, I decided to sneak into his apartment because I still had the spare keys. Just because our relationship like ended, I still had all his stuff, he had my stuff, I had keys. So I decided that I'm just gonna use his apartment to like invite my friends over and party in his penthouse because he was gone. People thought that I snuck into his apartment, which I guess is true because I wasn't supposed to be there, but I had the key. He gave me the key. He didn't ask for it back because he left town. So he wasn't gonna find out if I was there or not because he was in New York on business, which is what I thought he was. So I invited a couple of my friends over and we used all of his amenities. We used the penthouse suite, the rooftop, the pool, the hot tub, and then I ended up meeting another guy in the hot tub. As many of you know, my sugar daddy left me at the altar. So I decided to sneak into that 2-bedroom apartment that he got for me. I think he forgot that he gave me the spare keys. Thank God he was on a business trip. These were the flowers he was supposed to get me for our wedding. Words can't even express how angry I am with him. Snuck into the fridge and took a cacti because Kylie told me to. Headed to the sun deck to check out our view of our private suite. Yeah, he might not realize, but I'll be sneaking over often. Thank God he's always out of town on business trips. And yeah, the guy has not one, but 2 pools and a hot tub. So I invited my friends over to chill. Then I saw a new hot guy, and you guys know I work really fast. Sugar daddy's
I was definitely upset.
So, what made you even think about going to New York?
It was just curiosity. I was just really curious what he had to say, and when he told me that he wanted to see me face to face, I thought, why not?
It's not like you had anything to lose at that point.
No, and I had family in New York, so it was kind of like an excuse to go to New York and see my family as well.
Good morning, everyone. It is currently like 3:30 a.m. and I am doing last-minute packing for my trip to New York.
So what really happened when you got to New York?
I think that the only way to move forward with this interview is to just show what happened when I actually got to New York, knocked on his door, and opened that. Because I don't feel like I ever truly, really did that. Roll the tape.
Carrying on bag one small personal item, such as a purse, computer bag, or briefcase, if you anticipate having any difficulty lifting your bag.
Minutes away from seeing him for the first time, I'm so anxious, I'm nervous, overwhelmed.
I am moments away from seeing my sugar daddy for the first time since the big scandal. I need answers. You know, he didn't show up to the wedding, and I'm going to his apartment to figure out why. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Sugar daddy? Where is he? Sugar daddy, where are you? Why is there a woman's purse here? I'm like so confused, like what the? Hello, tracker. I flew all this way. Please tell me he doesn't have a kid. Okay, I know he likes guitar. Makeup, okay, he definitely, this is not a child's makeup. I'm just really confused. Why is there a woman here? Okay, I swore. Plane tickets from Canada? He better not be cheating on me. He is cheating on me? If there's a woman here, I swear to God. Sugar daddy, where are you? Wake up, where are you? Hello? What the is that? What the is going on? Open up, now. Hear that? What's going on? Hello? Oh my God! What? What are you doing? Did you forget you flew me here? Did you forget you flew me here from LA? Are you just gonna sleep and pretend that there's not a woman in this apartment? Hello? Is that my sugar mommy? You're literally gonna cheat on me?
What the f***? I'm not.
You were my sugar mommy. You're gonna hook up with my sugar daddy? How the hell? You are disloyal.
Anyways, like you're a leech. You just use us for money. Like, what do you want me to do?
You know what? Cheat on me. She can hook up herself. Sneak up. Everything is about her at all. Oh yeah? That's how you want to play it, Carol?
Like, put my stuff down. Are you
Hell no. I was actually in love with him. You don't even love him.
How do you know that?
We were in love. We had feelings.
We've been doing this for the longest time. How could you not know?
How long have you
I mean, just like a few weeks.
you said anything about me?
I mean, here and there. But
I actually was in love with him, and you don't give a about him.
I mean, I'm sorry
livid.
I didn't mean for this to happen like this, but my stuff down. Oh my God.
No. My sugar daddy.
again.
Put your hands there.
Right.
Do you have anything to say, Carol?
I mean, not really. I mean, I'm just living life, you know. I mean, there's a billion men in this world. I'm not worried about that.
Did you do this to hurt Zach?
Of course not. I mean, like I said, I love him. I would never do anything to intentionally hurt him. It was just something in the moment, and I don't really feel like they had a connection anyways. I mean, there was really nothing there. It just sort of happened. It wasn't intentional at all. I think there's someone better for Zach out there.
What was your first reaction when Zach walked in on you two having sex?
I mean, can you just like stop? I'm just not trying to be into these personal questions right now. Like, this is not what I'm here for. You guys didn't tell me I was going to be answering these type of questions. I'm done. I'm done. None of these questions. I don't want to be on this stupid.
So what happened when you went to New York? Like, how was your family? Were they supportive?
I heard about that. Text her.
She's living in a different state.
See you in the lobby.
So go see you in the lobby. I don't know why you have to like bother me. It's crazy because I wasn't really telling my family everything that was going on. Like, they never met him. They weren't even invited to the wedding. Like, they kind of saw on TikTok because I've been sharing my experience with my followers. So they kind of knew what was going on, but they didn't know the extent of it. They didn't know my feelings were invested. They didn't know I loved him. Like, they didn't know that I loved him. It was really nice to see my family at my cousin's wedding. It kind of was like the perfect time. Thank you. It was sad because when I got to my cousin's wedding, I was just thinking about my wedding.
Right, which is hard.
My wedding was beautiful. Like, it had everything. It had the flowers, the dress. It was at the Hollywood. Like, it had everything. It just didn't have him. And then when I got to my cousin's wedding, they were so happy and in love. And like, everyone was so happy. Like, everyone at that wedding was so happy. And like, no one even realized that like 2 weeks prior, like, I just had all of this happen. When I got to New York, like, in one way it was a distraction. You know, it was a happy time. I was happy for my cousins who got married, but in another way it hurt. And I had to go through that by myself because I didn't want to make the wedding about me.
Yes.
Because I make everything else about me.
Well, yes.
You know? And I managed to not make everything about me.
But was like flying home is that when you got to like collect yourself, collect your thoughts?
Yeah. It's crazy what an airport can do. Cause like when I got to the airport, I was only in New York for 4 days. The airport was so nostalgic for me. I really just collected myself and I was like, I'm going back to LA, I'm resetting, I'm getting back to work. I need to get into a good mindset. So when I was at the airport, I was collecting my thoughts, I processed everything, and I got over it. I am flying back to LA with the closure that I needed from my sugar daddy. I feel like we were able to have a very productive conversation, and I got the questions answered that I needed to know. I have officially decided that I will no longer be moving forward with our relationship. I just don't want that in my life right now, and I only want to focus on bettering myself. Yes, this means that I will no longer be flying first class and taking private cars. But it also means that I will be finding my own independence and my own voice. I don't know how this new journey of my life will go, but I'm going to do my best.
And did you ever think you would give him a second chance after the wedding?
No, because after I found out that he was sleeping with my sugar mommy, I was done.
Right.
Like, I accepted it. I even forgave her. Like, we even had a moment off camera where I was like...
Not her fault completely.
I mean, she was... It's not her fault completely. I was upset, but it's not like there was room. I can move on.
Was it always truly very like romantic feelings, or was it kind of about the money?
At first it was. And the fun. I started to get romantic feelings when it was the week of the wedding. Because I was in my bridezilla mode, in wedding planning mode. The week of the wedding is when I actually started to fall for him. And it's like as soon as I let my guard down and let myself actually fall for him,
that's when it all just kind
came
of
crashing down.
And it's almost like a slap to the face.
That's exactly what it was. My sugar mommy reached out to me a few days after I got back to LA. It was just like, girl, do your thing. Like, I'm gonna figure things out with him. Like, this wasn't against you. She didn't apologize for anything, but she just let me know. She's like, do your thing. So I forgot about him. And I literally did my thing. And then it was probably about 3 weeks later that he called me again and he
had a hotel down the street on Sunset Boulevard.
As many of you know, I recently went to New York to meet up with my sugar daddy to get the answers that I needed. I left with the clarity I needed, but apparently there was more to the story. So last night when he got back to LA, he invited me over to his hotel. He told me he had something else to tell me. He said that he made a huge mistake and that his other sugar baby meant nothing to him, and that he wanted to take me back. So here I am contemplating what I should do. I decided we can go out to drinks to see if our connection is still there. So he got drinks and a really expensive dinner all on his dime. After a 2-hour conversation, I realized that I am still in love with him. So we went back to his hotel and I decided that I am going to give him a second chance.
Did you have to think long and hard before going, or was it kind of a, let's go hear what he has to say?
I didn't want to get played.
Right.
So I called the sugar mommy. I was like, he's back in LA. Like, he wants to hit me up again. Where are you guys at? And it's so crazy because she was like, him, done with him. They didn't even last. I didn't even know that. But they actually broke up. They had a whole fallout. Nothing to do with me. They weren't together when he hit me up again. Like, all right, well, if he's not with her, at least he's single. Let's see what he has to say, give him another chance. Now he's back in LA. I believe she was still in New York. She made it seem like, you know, she was cooking for him. She was doing this for him. Like, she was wifey.
You just wait, Papi. It's gonna be ready soon, okay?
I don't know. I just don't know like who he liked more. He was dating her the whole time he was dating me.
Right.
Now, at least me and the sugar mommy can have open communication. It sucks that like I had to find out the way I found out, but at least now we're able to communicate and compare. She's like, you want him? Take him. So that's when I went to his hotel. That's when we talked about everything, and that is when I finally got closure. He apologized
Really?
for everything. That is why I decided to give him a second chance. And the sex, so good.
Really?
Because now we could finally have sex. Because
Right.
we knew we were waiting until the wedding was over. Whether we got married or not, we still had the wedding.
Right.
We were waiting until after the wedding. So after I had sex with him, that is when I got hooked up again. And that is when things started to go well. For the first time in a long time, things actually were happy again.
As many of you know, my sugar daddy flew back to LA and we reconnected. Last night was so amazing, and tonight he wanted to take me on a date to the Santa Monica Pier. He wanted to set the vibe for a romantic night and just spend time the two of us together. Every time I'm with him, I just fall more and more in love. I was so hesitant about giving him a second chance, but I'm so glad that I did. It feels like the first time again. He got me a cute funnel cake, recited a poem that he wrote for me. He told me he loved me. I'm on cloud 9.
Again. It was like a month of hell to get to this place, and I was like, God's timing, destiny, fate.
You looked genuinely happy. You
was.
guys were good together.
After a few weeks of dating, he was like, I want you to meet my stepdaughter.
Wow, that's a big step.
You know?
How did you feel about that, and how did you and the stepdaughter like connect?
He set us up. He put us in a group chat. He was like, Gabby, this is Zachary. I want you guys to meet, hang out, let him stay with you, get to know him. And when he did that, I was like, wow, he actually cares about me.
Did you find Gabby to be hesitant at all where you guys were the same age?
No, because she knows
His type?
She knows him, like.
As many of you know, me and my sugar daddy have been happier than ever these days. And today he is taking me on a shopping spree and taking me out to brunch. He told me he had something to tell me. He told me that he wanted to send me to his stepdaughters for the weekend in Long Beach so that I can get to know her better. I was hesitant at first, but I thought it was important that I got to know his family. His stepdaughter's name is Gabby, and we actually have a lot in common. She likes housewives and drinking, so she's going to take me out for a night on the town. So I thought it'd be fun to dress up and be Long Beach chic. I have no idea where we're going, but what I like about Gabby is that she's spilling tea on the entire family. The restaurant she took me to was Tantaloom, and the calamari was amazing. Stay tuned because something very dramatic is coming.
So now that you've met his family, it's been a few weeks, everything's been going amazing.
Yeah.
Where do you guys stand today?
There's this new dynamic now. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. Me and the sugar mommy agreed to be sister wives. He doesn't want to commit to a full-time relationship, and he wants her and he wants me. And we actually really get along. I mean, we had to like hit rock bottom before we could get along, but now me and the sugar mommy are really close. So now we kind of agreed that we're both gonna date him. Thank you so much for doing my makeup for me.
This is my gift to you.
I know, because you're a makeup artist.
Yes, I love doing makeup.
Yeah.
gonna make you look like a queen that you are.
Thank you.
Like, we're gonna do stuff, the three of us together. They're gonna do stuff, just them two. We're gonna do stuff, just me and him. Right now, we're just trying out this new dynamic, and we're gonna see how it all works out. No one has to hide anything anymore. I feel like it's so much better now because now we at least know of each other and we respect each other.
So are you seeing anybody else on the side?
Wouldn't you like to know? We'll save that for season 3.
Other than like everything we've been through, any final thoughts, final words, anything you want to clear up?
I feel like we really addressed it all. I guess the only thing I want to clear up for everyone watching is, yes, I reap the benefits with him, and yes, it's amazing, but I have a job, I have a career, I have my own friends, I have my own life, I make my own money, I have my own place. Like, I can take care of myself, I'm self-sufficient, I'm independent. I don't rely on him for everything. I enjoy the relationship. Yes, I'm reaping the perks. It doesn't hurt. Like, I am still a bad bitch. Like, I don't need him. I'm with him and I hang out with him because I want to, not because I need him.
Okay, well, thank you for being so like vulnerable and honest and open with everyone. You're gonna tell them where we're going tonight?
Wouldn't you like to know? That's it. See you next season.
Zachary Reality, I do have one more surprise for you.
No.
So we're just gonna go over this way.
Oh my god. Thank you.
And you have officially hit 200K on TikTok. Congratulations.
Aw, cheers. This is so exciting. I really appreciate this.
You deserve it. You've worked so hard.
Thank you. Okay, well then cheers to 200K. A great season. Shout out to the crew, the camera crew, the PAs, the makeup artists, everyone that it took to make this production possible. All of my followers for following me. We would not be 200K without you guys. So I really do appreciate everyone for following me. That is a wrap on a long season, but cheers to open and honest communication. Cheers.
Oh my god, I'm done with this stupid 200 followers. The stupid shit. I don't want to be a part of this.
Wasn't that crazy? That is all we have for you guys today. I really hope that today's video really answered all of the questions that everyone has been wondering. We are going to put a close in the Sugar Daddy cheating scandal. Season 2 has wrapped. So much fun to make. Shout out to my whole team that helped me produce this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked today's video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel because we have so many more exciting videos on my channel. We post YouTube videos every single Tuesday, and I personally want to just thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting me, having my back, and enjoying my content. I have the best time creating content, and it means so much to me that you guys enjoy it. Thank you all for getting me to 200K on TikTok and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Truly just so humbled and blessed that so many of you guys are enjoying my content, and I really truly appreciate it so much from my heart. Remember guys, this is all for your entertainment, so please let me know in the comments down below what you want to see on season 3. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week on my YouTube channel. See you later guys. Marrying my sugar daddy. Have you ever met my sugar daddy?
You know what? I don't think I have.
His name is Robbie. He is 53.
Okay.
He is a movie producer. He's produced some of the biggest films for Disney. And he kind of like found me on Grindr. Yeah, and he just like really wanted to take me on a